what's up everyone? It is Rachel. Welcome back to my channel. And so today is super exciting because I am doing an updated what's on my iPhone 11. So I upgraded my iPhone 6s to an iPhone 11 back in like February, where I did an iPhone unboxing video as well as a what's on my iPhone video. But it was requested when I asked you all on my community tab here on YouTube what videos you wanted to see me do. So definitely, if you have any other video requests that you want to see me do, please leave a comment on this video and let me know. And so my iPhone 11 case I got off of Amazon. I will have it linked down below. And so with the case, it is nice and thick, which is good. You don't want to be dropping your phone. And so for like the 6 months that I've had this phone, the case is super protective, especially because it is thicker around the edges. So if you drop it, the case definitely takes a lot of that impact. And I really like how the back is clear, so you can still see the beautiful purple color of my iPhone, versus if you had a back that covered up the color. That totally sucks, because choosing your iPhone color is one of the funnest parts about choosing your iPhone. And yeah, this case comes in all of the different iPhone 11 colors, so if you don't have a purple iPhone, you can get like the red or the yellow or the green case, and so then the trimming border will be in that color, so then it matches the color of your iPhone. So without further ado, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content, and let's get started with my what's on my iPhone. So here we just have my iPhone. On the home page is just the normal backgrounds that come with the iPhone. Didn't do anything fancy, just left it normal, no photo of myself or anything. So entering the iPhone 11, the first page is just everything that comes with the iPhone, all of the default factory settings. Basically, nothing has changed on this page from my first what's on my iPhone to my second one now. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but in the first row we have FaceTime, calendar, photos, camera. Second row, mail, clock, maps, and weather. Don't use this mail since I use Gmail. I also here have reminders, notes, stocks, and news. I probably use the Notes app the most often to type out YouTube video ideas. The fourth row we have books, App Store, podcast, and TV. And then the last row we have health, home, wallet, and settings, which I don't really use any of these besides wallet and settings. Wallet for like go on a plane or something and storing tickets there, but that's not happening now. And then settings for settings stuff. In the main bar, I have the telephone, searching on the internet, text messages, and then music, which I don't really use Apple Music since I have Spotify. And so on my iPhone, I just have the 3 pages. This one has the news on it. This is the first page, and then this is my main page. And so this has all of my apps that I use regularly, and this is where a lot of the differences are. From my first what's on my iPhone to this what's on my iPhone, I added a bunch of new apps now. So going into the top row, I have some folders. So this folder is called Utilities. It has a bunch of apps that I use sometimes but not regularly. So we have my contacts, a calculator app, and then voice memos. Second is compass, measuring, and find my iPhone. The third one is the Apple Watch app, shortcuts, and clips. And then going here, I have GarageBand and iMovie. So in this folder, I really only use contacts, calculator, and then the Apple Watch app. All of the other ones like clips and GarageBand and iMovie, I just didn't have the heart to delete. So that's why they are still on my phone, even though I don't really use them. The Apple Watch app is cool. I also have videos about the Apple Watch that you can check out, how I use the Apple Watch to exercise, and unboxing my Apple Watch. So going into my second folder is travel. So I have Venmo, Uber, Lyft, and then Snack Pass. Snack Pass I can probably delete because it's sort of like Uber Eats but for Berkeley's campus. You can just like order food on here super easily and then you go pick it up in the store. But I don't really have a purpose for Snack Pass now because it's only really on college campuses, and obviously now I don't need it anymore. Venmo, Uber, and Lyft haven't really been using recently because I don't really go out anymore. The third folder is called Social, and it has Instagram, Gmail, YouTube, Messenger, and GroupMe. This is probably the folder that I use the most, and I use all 5 of these apps in here a lot. So definitely this is a popular folder for me. I still don't have Snapchat. I had Snapchat on my old iPhone 6, but I just have never gotten around to re-downloading the app, so I really don't use Snapchat anymore. These are the main social medias that I use. And then if I want to go on Facebook, then I just use my computer versus Facebook Messenger. That's great if like I don't have someone's cell phone number and then I wanted to message them. I can message them via Messenger, which honestly I feel like a lot of college students do. They don't have people's cell phone numbers anymore, and then they just message you through like these messenger apps. And then the fourth folder is School. It has Google Docs, Google Sheets, Duo Mobile, and Google Photos. Docs and Sheets, those are great if I wanted to look up like my study guides or anything like that. Duo Mobile is used for the 2-step authentication, so you need that on your phone if you have to get like the call or the PIN number to log into different sites. Google Photos, I save all of my photos from my phone onto here, so all of my photos are in the cloud, which is really great. I don't have to worry about losing anything. And then all of my rest of the apps I added are all not in any folders. I can probably get around to adding them to folders, but for right now I really like the 4x4 square, and so if I just move like Google Drive into the school folder, then it will mess up my 4x4 square, so I just haven't gotten around to doing that. And now, you know, like once you have your apps in a certain location, your finger gets into such muscle memory that like, oh, I know if I click up here and click one of those, I know what app I'm going to get. So I feel like whenever I move around apps, then it takes a little bit to get used to where the app got moved to, which is a problem. So then I just don't want to move any of my apps right now, even though some of these apps could totally be moved into like social media or school or something. So this row we have the Bank of America app, Google Calendar, Spotify, and eHome. The Bank of America app is great because if I got like checks or something, you can just put the check into the bank without having to go to the bank, but you just take a photo of the check. Google Calendar I talk about a ton in a lot of my scheduling and planning videos, so if you wanted to learn more about Google Calendar, you can check out those videos. Spotify obviously is a key player here. You need to have your music, so like in the shower or in the car, you can just set up Spotify and then listen to music. And then eHome I talked a lot about on my first What's on My iPhone video. Basically, if you set cameras up around your house, you can monitor. And so my dad set up cameras using the eHome app to let my brother and I, while we are at college, watch our cats. This next row is Google Drive, Visco, Reddit, and Netflix. Google Drive is really good for like school stuff, looking up documents, which I don't really use that much anymore because I don't really have any documents or school to look up. Visco is for photo editing. Same thing, I don't really use much anymore because I haven't been posting on Instagram because I don't have anything to post. Reddit I have been using a lot lately. I used to be really confused about how to use Reddit, what it looked like. It was just super confusing, but after I got the hang of it, it's actually a really cool thing that I like to read other people's opinions on. I'm in like the Berkeley subreddit, the Survivor subreddit, and right now because Big Brother is back, I have literally just been on the Big Brother subreddit, and then I read and spend hours literally reading the feed updates because I canceled my CBS All Access account, so I literally just read what is happening on the feeds, and so that spends a lot of my time right now, so I really like Reddit. And then finally I have Netflix on my phone because when I render my YouTube videos, I can't really use my computer because rendering just takes up all of the space on my computer, and you can hear the whirring of the computer going, so I don't feel comfortable like going on other websites or anything. So when my videos are rendering, I can just watch Netflix on my phone. The next row has Twitch, Activity, YouTube Studio, and Headspace. Twitch I have been watching. I really only watch Taron Armstrong on Twitch, and he basically talks a lot about Big Brother and reality TV. So that is the only reason I watch Twitch. I don't really watch any other Twitch streamers or anything like that. So whenever Taron is live, and he also does other podcasting videos, I will watch those. The activity app, like I mentioned, for the Apple Watch, as you can see, this is my activity so far for today. Like I mentioned, check out my Apple Watch videos if you wanted to see more of the activities app. YouTube Studio, this is basically if you have a YouTube account, you can check out your video uploadings, your subscribers, your likes, your watch time, your revenue, all of that. I just have this on my phone so I can keep track of those things. And then finally, Headspace, I just downloaded recently and I've been trying it out. I have the free version because honestly I'm not paying the monthly fee or whatever because it's sort of really expensive and I'm not into meditation or anything that much, but I have been trying the free version with the sleeping meditations because those are really cool. It actually helps me fall asleep, which is great. Before sleeping also I've been watching ASMR or chiropractor ASMR videos, so I thought that Headspace would be something cool to try out. And then finally, the last row, I have TikTok, Depop, WeChat, and WhatsApp. For WeChat and WhatsApp, I had to download for random stuff. I don't really use them, but I don't really want to delete them because I already went through the hassle of downloading them and stuff, so I don't really necessarily want to delete them. And then it created the perfect square. So if I don't use them, I might delete them in the future when I switch up the iPhone layout. TikTok I downloaded and it's such a time sink, so I try not to go on there that often, but when I am bored or rendering a video, I will just browse the For You page, which you'll literally lose hours and hours on. And then finally, Depop. It's an app where you can sell clothes or buy other people's clothes, so it's more sustainable than buying new. I just like looking at what people are selling, and I haven't bought anything yet, but I really like looking at the fashion sense and stuff like that, but I don't really buy anything on there. So yeah, that is an updated what's on my iPhone. If you watch the first one and are here on the second one, definitely let me know, and you can see the differences between the first video and this updated video. Basically, this whole second page, I added a bunch of new apps. So yeah, that was my updated what's on my iPhone. Definitely, if you like this video, give me a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel. It is very much appreciated. So thank you all so much for watching. I post every single Wednesday and Sunday, so I will see you all next time.